Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today we're going to be talking about PGR and the actual closing of the Discord through moderator abuse, etc, etc. Some stuff's been going on in Punishing Grey Raven recently. Now I was going to be making a review on the game, but personally I haven't really got into it that much, so it's been a little bit on the back burner. I will be doing a video on that, so make sure to look out for that. There have been some issues cropping up over the past couple of days, especially when it comes to the actual Discord, how they closed it down, the cost difference between Chinese and global servers, and the moderator abuse that was going on from a community-run Discord for the game itself. So we should start off by going into the Discord stuff, how it's closed down. Shockwave, one of Kura Games' community managers, has put out a message on their Discord talking about the recent problems that surfaced during the Discord. They want you to accept their sincerest apologies for the current issues that has transpired within the Discord server. The PGR server was originally founded by a community administrator several months ago, and this is kind of Kura Games' fault for not having their own Discord actually put up there. What they did was saved some time, I guess, that they thought they were saving some time for themselves, and went in and just took over, or asked to take over, a community-run Discord. And we all know, if you've been part of Discords that are community-run before, especially for games when the games don't have an official one, like EVE Online, for example, then there's massive issues when it comes to that sort of thing. There's always issues with people being a bit power hungry, etc, etc, with no sort of, especially since most of the moderators are friends of the community server's owner, which end up being pretty bad on all levels of what it's actually done on the Discord itself. And what usually happens when it comes to this is the moderators take too much power into their own hands. They start giving out mutes and bans for disagreements. Say if someone doesn't like the content of a game, they'll put a mute out there. They've been sending messages to other players that users found offensive, but then again, these days everything is fucking offensive, so I'm not really sure what they would have sent to be that offensive. And Kura Games actually took over and actually took control of the server and got control of the server from the owner itself. And now that the community manager will be taking full control over the community Discord server and will be taking a personal interest in that, doing everything that needs to be done on there. They will be doing an update over the next couple of days, and then they will release the actual server again with all of the new stuff that's on there and actual moderators that know what they're doing. Now I have to defend some of the moderators because I have been part of this Discord for a long time waiting for this game to come out. I was really excited for the game, and then it just really ended up not being really my cup of tea. Again, I'll do a video on why I don't like the game personally. And for once, it's nothing to do with pay to win. Because obviously it's a PvE game, there's no PvP, so pay to win doesn't exist. Regardless of what you may think. If you can't pay to get above any other player in an actual competitive setting, then there is no pay to win on that game. So anyway, Kura Games had to sort of go into full PR mode and help and apologize for all of the stuff that's going on, because a lot of people were leaving the Discord server and there was a lot of stuff going on. But the mods themselves, they were putting out mutes because people were spamming the same thing over and over again. Some of the moderators, not all of the moderators, and I understand that. I was a moderator for the EVE Echoes Discord for over a year, and I understand that no matter what you do as a moderator, you're always going to get shit on. Now, if they are actually sending messages that are offensive to people and blah, 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 then I understand what was going on. But it just takes the court of public opinion 2 minutes to talk shit about something on Twitter or Reddit or blah, blah, blah. And then a company goes, oh, God, we can't do that. And then they just go and do some other shit. They did go on to say that they do not condone and allow actions that consist of abuse towards any of the Discord staff members or other community members. And as such, we would like to instruct all users to please refrain from directing their negative comments, insults, or any other forms of abuse towards them. Any forms of threats, insults, etc., even in real life via direct message, server mentions, shall be severely forbidden and punishable. Which is standard. You don't want to have your mod team threatened in real life. Again, being part of the EVE Echoes moderator team, that happened to me on several occasions. People even started talking about my kids and how they would hurt my kids because of a decision that was made where they were muted or banned through their own breach of the rules. I was never a power hungry guy. I had arguments with people all the time and never muted and banned them. But it's when people get personal and start attacking people that I would throw mutes and bans out all the time, and then you get loads of DMs that saying blah, 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 we're going to come and find you, we're going to blah. People just get super hurt on the internet, and I will never understand it. If someone offends me on the internet, I just go somewhere else for a little while. That's the best thing about the internet. You can just turn it off. It's not like you're stuck in front of someone's face. So they've been talking about over the next few days, we want to take our time to implement a stable set of rules and regulations, as well as focus on necessary changes that need to be considered in order to create a healthy environment for all the players to engage in. We may issue a few more announcements to keep everyone updated on the server status as well as the game. Last but not least, I know all of you are concerned more about the in-game content and recent issues that have come to light. That's them talking about like the differences in how much it costs, the Chinese getting more for their money and paying less, which is pretty much standard. I don't know a single game that has like everyone paying the same amount. Being in Europe, you're paying a hell of a lot more than Americans. Being in Australia, you're paying a hell of a lot more than everyone. Being in Brazil, you're basically robbed. So like everyone is getting screwed over in some way except for the Chinese. But then it comes to like but then it comes to how much your wages are, like the actual, how much your wages are in a country. That sort of determines how much you'll actually pay on a thing. So if your average wages in certain countries are higher than others, then you'll pay more and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's just business. Not that I condone that sort of shit. Everyone should be on an equal paying front, but I understand why they do it in the first place. Shockwave goes on to tell everyone he wants them to know that I am the community manager, and as such I am personally awaiting the official response from the game operations team. My duty is to solve the current issues within Discord first, and when our dev team has an official announcement to make, we'll issue it via Twitter and Facebook. They won't announce it in the Discord, so if you want to get all the information for PGR Punishing Grey Raven, then follow their Twitter and jump on their Facebook and throw up a like on there. Now, the Discord server is now fully locked until they do the full update, and then it will be open up for new people to join. Now, I would normally tell you to go and check the actual dev blog out. There's some pretty decent information on there with regards to the game and what's going to be coming up in the future, what they know the issues are, and what they're going to be fixing. And a lot of like questions have been answered. This has been put up on Twitter, so you can check that out over there if you want any more information on the future of the game itself. Again, I'll be putting up my review for the game itself and what I think of it. I'm not a fan of the combat system. I'm not a fan of the stuff that's going on, mainly because I'm probably not too good at it. But if you're not enjoying something, you don't enjoy it. And it is what it is. That's how we do. Right, and that's all we have for today on Punishing Grey Raven. Remember to like and sub if you haven't already. This is your one-stop shop for RPG and mobile content. If you'd like to get early access to my content, we have the join button down below next to the subscribe button. I want to thank everyone who's already part of the royal family. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to continue doing what I'm doing on YouTube, because YouTube is not paying as much as they used to. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.